Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, sim fans, race fans, RC fans, as I choke. Racing 393. And we're going to be here again today for a little test drive around Sebring in a new release from the guys at United Racing Designs in their sort of Le Mans hybrid style of car. So I'm going to introduce myself again, we'll look at the car briefly, and then we're going to take it around the track for a few laps, and then a bit of a summary at the end. Sit back and enjoy. So we're in rFactor 2, and we've got this new car by United Racing Design, a Moydoda, I think it's pronounced, Moyoda. No, it's not, it's, I said it wrong, and I said it's Moydoda, which I think is kind of an offshoot of Toyota for the hybrid Le Mans LMH, Le Mans hybrid car. This cost about €4 minimum. You can put any kind of donation you wish towards the team. I did the minimum amount because I sort of buy quite a lot of cars off of them, and yeah, we're going to take this around Sebring, and I'll give you my thoughts and feedback of what I think. I'll do a few laps, sort of an out lap like I usually do, sort of a few flying laps, and then a little replay and a summary of what I think. So sit back and enjoy yourself, and I'll see you in the pits. So here we are in the pits, in the Moydoda, on one of the most iconic racetracks in America. See if you can guess which one it is. Well, it's written over there in Sebring. So we'll take a nice steady run out and a couple of laps. Very bumpy. But what does the car feel like? Well, we're in rFactor 2, obviously, instead of Assetto Corsa. And the first thing that you notice, which is absolutely chalk and cheese, really, is the force feedback. Absolutely incredible in this game. Very bumpy into this hairpin. The car feels very direct. Feels like it's actually racing on the tarmac, or in the tarmac. You can kind of feel every bump through the steering wheel. Very direct. It's got loads of low end torque. Seven speed. A bit wide there. We'll push a little bit harder. Tyres are still very cold. Yeah, not a lot of grip at the moment. Very torquey. You can feel the power somehow through the wheel. I nearly overshot that corner then. So push a bit harder and try and, if I can remember the track. It's been a while. Don't need to go down in quite so low gear on these sort of second gear type corners. You can generally stay in third gear actually. Tyres are still cold.
That was a 205.80.
You can actually feel when the tyres lose their grip, like that. Ooh. Understeer. If anything, I don't know whether the brakes are fly-by-wire on this car.
Your tyres are cold, watch out. Sector 1 time's okay.
But the brake pedal feels extremely sensitive. But you've got to really push the brake very lightly. But they tend to...
Your sector 2 time is quick.
Get better the more they heat up, it would seem. I think this track also is very taxing on the graphics. Even my PC is struggling a little bit. Never quite sure how to do that last corner. Tyres are not really warm.
204.04, that's your fastest lap. Sector 3 is a 10th off your best.
This car's really good. Tight at this corner here, so later apex. Using the torque of the engine.
Sector 1 time is good.
remembering the track now. Loads of traction. Loads of grip. Still cold tyres though. Let's brake a bit later for this corner. Let's see if I can get the brakes. I still think that line's terrible through there by myself.
That lap time was 2:02.61. That's your quickest lap. Your times are good in all three sectors.
Great force feedback through that corner. It loads up. I find it very hard to talk and concentrate here. Bit of a glitch there. So, very impressed. United Racing Design. Straight out of the box, no tweaking. I mean, this is a very impressive track as well. An R Factor 2. Unbelievable. I could do this all day long. Right, what do you reckon about this last corner? Slightly wider. On the power a lot earlier then. Tyres are getting warmer.
1:59.06. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. All three sectors are pretty quick.
So it's under 2 minutes for the lap. Push as hard as I really want to without going off. Whoop. Computer lock up then. Tyres are getting warmer. Overshot that a little bit there. You can feel the tyres. Well, I've ain't got ABS on this as standard. Plus, driving a hybrid is different to a normal engine. That makes sense. Ooh, nearly got away from me there. We're still going quicker. Really lean on the tyres there. And there. Loads of grip. Fantastic. Nearly a second up. Try and carry some speed now. So we've got the tyres warm.
Your
2 seconds up.
lap lap time was 156.86. That's your fastest lap today. Your times are good in all three sectors.
My final lap now. Tyres seem to be warm by the colour on the app. And the brakes seem to be improving now. Oh, brakes are working a bit too well then. I broke far too early. So much grip now. Wow. Sort of overdriving it now. You could just go faster and faster. We'll make this the last one now anyway. Wow. Oh, too wide. I think you've still got the lap time though.
That was at 154.60. Good lap. That's your quickest today. Sector 3 time is fast.
So here we go. We go for a lap, not the quickest lap, just a lap. So we're coming down sort of to the final corner. It's one of the hardest in motorsport, I think. I mean, this track deserves some credit as well. It's unbelievable. But this car is equally unbelievable. I think it is based on a Toyota. I was trying to look it up. I wasn't sure. I mean, you can see the grip it's got there. My donut? I wasn't sure whether it's a... I don't think it's a real make, is it? You'd have to... If anyone knows, let me know. I think that it's based on a Toyota, the hybrid. This is just one of the colour skins it has. You can put any money you want towards it on United Racing Designs. I will put a link in the description. But the minimum amount is €4, which is what I did. But I think it's one of the best cars coming out of that company in its standard form. No tweaking required. It just invites you to try harder and harder and harder. You can really feel the grip. Like then it's sort of lost a bit of grip there in that corner. But you can really feel it through the front wheels, or the steering wheel. It loads up in the corners. It really makes you feel like you're pushing. Yeah, incredible. It even looks good. I'm well impressed. Doesn't actually have any sparks, or the brakes don't look like they're heating up. Maybe I'm not trying hard enough, or it hasn't been implemented. I mean, you can just see the attack on the corners. If you like your, sim racing, this is brilliant. If you like specifically your Le Mans sort of hybrid type cars, this is going to be right up your street. I wouldn't say I'm a particularly hybrid fan. I'm definitely not an electric fan. Well, you know what I mean. An electric fan, an electric car fan. That even sounds weird. Cars with electric engines. I'm definitely not a fan, but this is immense. I mean, this is getting on for one of the best sim cars I've driven. As I choke for a long, long time. I'm in awe of how it looks. So we've also got to think, the game itself is amazing, rF2. This track, Sebring, is incredibly well rendered. It's one you have to pay for, so it's been laser scanned. And I'm in absolute awe of the dynamics of this car. And it certainly shows through on the replay, and even more in car. So, right, but I think that about sums it up. You can just see how much I enjoy this car. I went really wide then. Don't know how I missed that barrier then. So, there we are. That's rF2 around Sebring in the United Racing Design Midona Toyota Le Mans Hybrid. Have a look, have a go. You will not be disappointed. So I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.